wind knows me.
Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaya are here too.
Oh, it's Paimon and Miss Honorary Knight.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again...
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed... Hey, stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit. Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Yeah! Let me tell it! A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room when all of us...
Flying through the window? How does the letter flap?
Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even... It said... well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's..."
Oh, so the letter's from Alice!
In principle, yes. But the issue...
The letter says that Mom...
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own. But Klee is rather intent on taking...
Yeah, I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably...
Oh, so that's why you want...
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so...
Sure!
Can you really, Miss Honorary Knight? Yay! With Miss Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything!
See? I told you that she'd agree. In that case, we'll...
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve...
Oh, so you noticed. Well...
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around.
Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time.
Wow! Well, that'll get...
It only works 3 times, though, so we should only use it when we really need to.
3's plenty. 1 for the way there, 1 for the way back, and 1 extra, just for good measure.
Sounds very mysterious. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what danger. Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who... It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find...
That kind of makes sense. And since it...
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon.
Well, we need someone who's familiar with... And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called... That's the one. Maybe we can get Tainari to help us.
All right.
Okay, I'm happy wherever...
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us, Acting Grandmaster.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee...
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Great! Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to... Gandharvaville!
Gandharvaville.
made it! Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird.
Sorry, it was an accident.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite really does work.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow! There are so many big flowers! Oh, and jumpy mushrooms!
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like, Huh? Paimon doesn't remember seeing one of those. Wait! Are you talking about Paimon?
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap. And then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win it.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion-free. Right?
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I mean, I'll try my best.
That's very good of you, Klee. You're being very grown up today.
Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight.
Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tighnari in Gandharvaville. Hey, look! It's Kale! Huh?
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct. Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too! Hi, Kale! It's been ages!
Kale! Yua! What are you two doing here? Well, that question's really more for Yua.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt.
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Yua not look particularly thrilled right now?
Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
But earlier you were...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan. He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
He came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do, enroll at the academia?
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but as a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Eula's a really caring person.
Yeah, she's the best. She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Now,
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari is still at Pardis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while. But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
the desert.
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now. I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true. Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
A domain that makes people...
Wow. So is it true?
I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser...
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on it.
Can I come too? You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party...
I read in a storybook that on your own you can only So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring up...
That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the...
Whoa! This desert is huge! Wow, what an incredible sight.
Yes. The scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. This area doesn't look very habitable and...
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination. Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't your fault. I said Gandharvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Phew.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
Oh, Paimon's so tired and so thirsty.
We should have found something by now.
Huh? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent. It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it. Does Miss Honorary Knight have an ID?
Paimon knows where you're going with this.
Interesting approach. Assuming that is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite...
Oh, I get it now.
What kind of...
Of course. Mom said that if I magic invite, Klee needs your aid.
Look, something flew over.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my...
Absolutely not. It's not...
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumeru mythology.
A domain? In a bottle? Guess there's one way to find this really is the way it... We made it! Oh, that answers that question.
There's a path! I'm gonna take a look!
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Look! Look! There's a huge garden here!
Incredible. It looked... Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the map?
Oh, you mean the one about King Destret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before. But what's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to...
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle.
Oh. Okay.
You sense it too, don't you, Kale?
Yeah. The scenery here is beautiful, but... Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside.
Guess we won't know until we get there. Well, hopefully we'll meet her...
Time to go. Yeah.
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined. Hey!
Need a hand?
Wow. It's a big ball of water.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it. That's so scary. Stop.
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know...
But we can't just do nothing at all because there...
I have a feeling that this could be... In which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert...
Yikes!
Okay. Paimon won't touch it. Gee,
Kaya, are we really gonna...
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real Korra... Somewhere like... over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait! Who goes there?
it's the waterball monster!
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
Really?
I don't think it's hungry. Are you,
Oh dear. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not a...
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us! Why'd it stop? Maybe it can understand us after all. Oh, I get it now. Like the cats?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes it'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow... Exactly. So let's see...
It went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave? Huh? Another strange contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there.
This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something? What? Your friend is... Don't be sad, water droplet.
You bet. But how are we gonna save it?
Nope, we can't do that. Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
Yep, what Kaya said, and that's where its friend is.
But how exactly do we enter the...
Maybe.
Hold on, I think Cleese... Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, the principle is no different than how we...
Fair enough. Okay. Huh? There's a box blocking your way. Wait, is it a reflection? Aha! The box on the wall moved too! Whoa! You really had...
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall.
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round. Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is...
Aww, and they both do the same thing to show their
Water droplet number...
It's saying thank you, Miss Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
You sure seem fine to Paimon.
Well, I'm just glad that you're...
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you, though, Kaya.
Hey now, I only suggested that because...
Water droplet? Is there anyone... Yep, you know, anyone...
Oh, it ran off again.
Amazing. Come on, let's follow it. It looks like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives. Itia, the situation is now critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this is rapidly closing. I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so...
This is your home. Are you really going to let everything...
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place... But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this... How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle...
Oh, you're right, General. True.
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from your despair. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try, but the question remains.
Paimon's figured out...
Is it Miss Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land? A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are active...
Greetings, everyone.
It's all right. Just leave the introductions.
I kinda wanted to...
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. Have any of you heard of Inazuma? Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before... Isn't that right, General?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the class...
That doesn't sound like the divine priest. Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or it seems kind of embarrassing, but maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too. Some people call me a general, but it's...
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General.
Call me whatever you like, Idia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who. Oh, I get it now. It's like that story. Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. So Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems.
Perhaps us.
Indeed. Wisdom is an important...
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Fine by me. Sounds really cute. At least, cuter than my pen name. Well then, how should I address the rest of you? How could I ever forget you? But wait! Klee wants a title too! Okay. Kaya can be the Master Thief. Miss Honorary Knight can be...
Master Thief, huh? I did like play...
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of...
Yula can be the Sword Master who can cut through anything and also gets to...
That's more like it.
And Kale can be... the healer. No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. Whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an... Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever. You don't talk much.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages.
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best.
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add it...
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Idia.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that
add a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and...
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty... The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Idia. Don't...
all right. I'll be... That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely. You can go off and play now.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya!
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name?
We keep getting sidetracked. But I believe you were saying something about being...
Oh, yes. About that. I'm afraid it was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Valorium are just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait,
Look how dilated her pupils are.
Yeah, and Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in... Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now.
Idia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled...
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just... Yeah, don't you worry. Lady Fix-A-Lot over here has a good track record with...
Well, I'm useless, but it looks like that won't...
Don't put yourself down, Idia.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk among... That'll give me some time to think things through.
Hi, Miss General. Miss, what's it like there? Wait, you look kind of... Oh, sorry. I have lots of great stories about what...
Who else has visited? He was a huge help and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself, he was extreme. I could tell that was a sensitive soul, a lot like me. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up, then Miss Sangonomiya. Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident. It's a pity we're having all these issues. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Feeling nervous, Kale?
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common...
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down. Now, it's...
There you go.
Anyway, what about your role?
Maybe not. Until you factor in that...
Oh, Hey, Idia, you got an update for us?
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here. Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw. But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop turning.
Oh, so that thing's supposed...
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be
Hey, Everything's gonna be okay.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is, but the rest all landed in different areas. Now, as the caretaker and your mascot...
You can just be yourself if you want.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale...
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so...
Oh? Well, this'll be fun.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some...
Earmark?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle.
Finally, we have our general, Miss Sangonomiya, and our knight. All right, well, if anyone finds anything, please take care while you're out on the road and look at...
You got it! I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
I'll be on my best.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. I remember seeing it just behind the central hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
Time to go. Into the wind. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Come at me.
Hey, so Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought you here, Kokomi?
Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
I figured that I needed to venture farther than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
Okay, this is the spot. Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There's nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being shown up by a Hydro-Eidolon.
Cheer up, Edea. The Hydro-Eidolon can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that, it can't communicate. That's where you come in. Your descriptions can explain
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really...
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never seen it before. This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Velurium, all you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the at least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are... Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint.
So you're saying the component...
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I...
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have 2 left feet when I try to dance.
Hey, come on!
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need...
What is this thing anyway? And why is it so small?
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that... So that leaves 3 more
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start.
You really think so? I suppose you're right. She did manage to...
You don't need to keep...
Anyway, thank you for... I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again...
Time to go. Follow the wind. Cheer!
What's wrong, Kokomi?
I'm just a little confused. Can you tell me a little bit more about...
Oh, sure!
I see.
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh, and now it's stopped again! Well, that didn't last long.
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Before the incident, it spun much faster than that.
Oh, so you saw it back when it was...
Oh, yes. I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. Like Edea said, it felt like the world was... flipped upside down.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited.
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Edea.
Hey, Miss Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh, and you beat us! I was sure...
Hey, how'd it go? Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of...
How about our master thief and...
You bet! We made it. The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't, but then, just now, a huge canyon appeared at it. Come and see, Miss Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat.
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me.
Wonderful. It would be an...
Let's go!
Time to go. Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound, like something mechanical turning.
Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, ka-chuck.
Could it have been the central hub? That would mean this canyon appeared after it started spinning.
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else besides Adia lived here.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse me for asking, but who are you?
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Edea is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assume that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own. Good for her. Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How? Would you mind elaborating a little for us?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh. I'm Mage Klee, Idea's helper.
A mage?
Allow me to
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Edea bring you up to speed on these things? Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a cart for us.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it looks like a cart?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe? But I'm not sure we have all the materials required to build one of those.
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas? That would solve the issue of materials.
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! Look, I made a cart.
Wow! Amazing work, Klee!
Whoa! It fits the track like a glove. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Adia made.
I just want.
Paimon's gotta ask. What
I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Is there a problem or something?
It's just... This card is made from...
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to be more specific, well, different...
It's okay! No need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of Starfell Lake.
Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment, we need a hydroidolin to... Okay, she's ready to roll. Hop in.
Whoa! This card is fast! Chugga 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 woo woo!
Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart.
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the hydroidolin, right?
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble!
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be seriously stuck.
Aha! So for step one, we need Water Droplet to help! Aw, it seems to really like that name!
Any volunteers for step two?
Leave that to us! We know what to do!
Ah, so the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Aw, it's completely empty!
Yay! We saved 2 water droplets now.
Whoa! Water Droplet just transformed into some new tracks!
Good. Let's keep going then. No, the Hydroidolans are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
A fateful offering.
Look! Klee can fly just like Paimon now!
This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies.
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
One with nature. Follow the wind. Time to go. Into the wind.
Oh! There's another spinny thing here! It's so big! But, not as big as the one we saw in the middle of this place. That one was huge. I bet it's something super important. I remember what Kaya said earlier.
Very good, Klee. You're using what you saw earlier to make observations, like a real adventurer.
It appears to be a system that rotates to switch tracks.
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to actually getting things done...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned one of your brothers?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station, but he said we should start at the junction. Really, it made no difference which one we started with, but he just had to turn it into a huge Let's see what he has to say now that I've already fixed the tracks.
If you ask me, you're clearly...
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off my ideas. Come on, let's make our way to the junction and see what he's up to. I bet he's still fretting over what to do. Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well, did you make any progress?
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use... Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a...
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone...
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh?
Whoa. They started arguing the moment...
Me? His brother? Hardly.
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus on the situation at hand. Any personal problems can be settled later.
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible for taking care of this area. I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Edea restore the domain.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydroidol...
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain. All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due,
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these travelers.
You... Well, either way, you're not the one getting any credit. You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your brilliant ideas. Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Oh,
Klee?
I don't get. Nobody did anything bad.
Who are you calling?
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool... Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother Hado?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send a cart to another...
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
fateful offering. Clear weather all around brightens the heart. One with nature. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along. Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired, we're about ready to reopen Torrential Twister. It'll be good to see my design back in action again.
You're in no condition to be out running around like this, Hato.
Yeah, but these are unusual circumstances.
That's true, but you should stop to think things through.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I take care of it.
You and Ferdinand? Together? It would be a miracle for you two to do anything together without fighting.
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me. No need to add fuel to the fire, okay?
I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just saying.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Klee. We're just, discussing some things.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado? Why don't you just talk to him about it? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever criticize me.
You're right, but our relationship is much better than these guys.
Well, our situation is a little different.
Really? How so?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping.
Huh?
Maybe Klee doesn't understand, but my mommy told me that you help someone to make them. Hado sure doesn't look very happy.
Klee's right, you know?
Just like when we were back in the desert. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again.
I know. But this don't... I was thinking that if I could if it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the...
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is a burden on anyone. Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thinking, Ferdinand would use his muscle, and you would...
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a...
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it...
The choo-choo cart is great, Fred.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the cart...
Yeah, what an amazing...
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can...
Hey, everyone. Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Hado and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventure.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot?
Yes, of course. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help.
Huh?
Yes, Klee.
Even bigger than that.
Yes.
Wow, that's huge.
By the way, have you ever seen any...
Nope. Today was the...
Is that so? Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts.
Yep.
disappointed. The drops are pretty steep, too.
Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain. Looks like Klee's having the most fun.
That's so much fun! Klee can fly!
Yes? Wait, but if...
Nothing!
Oh, right.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report.
Uh-oh, I was having so much fun that I almost forgot.
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components. But don't worry, I've already got one.
You mean you snatched it when we weren't looking?
I didn't have to go that far. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our hands at the right time. Let's head back and give it to Adia.
Aw, do we really have to go? Okay. Even though I want to keep playing, I know Adia is really important.
That's our wise mage.
Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was
Don't worry. My mind is always spinning.
How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you...
After holding Klee's hand...
What are you...
Oh.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Time to go.
Welcome back! Well, any good news? Oh, don't tell me! You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't have to do anything?
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride too?
Seems she had a little too much fun and now she's...
Good idea. I think we could all...
Then we'll see you later.
It sounds like our So, back to the missing component.
You bet! Kaya said that the
It just occurred to me that you probably ran into the If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived. They sure must have a...
You almost sounded...
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no... By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but they mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here. Now that I've told you everything...
Do you need me to accompany you?
Oh, no.
Hey, Kale and Eula! Oh, Adia is here too!
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. How are you? Did you rest well?
Yep, this is a comfortable place to rest. I guess that's one thing here that...
Saying things like that isn't going to help, Adia.
But it's the truth. The desert is full of terrible memories for me. Being there was like... Yeah, like wading through thick...
That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you had a
I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all like the desert. It's very humid.
Everyone looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle north of here.
Good luck, everyone! I'll be rooting for you!
Hold on. I said we, didn't I? No need.
Huh? But wait, I'm just...
You can't back out this time, Adia. The manager...
Yes. Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds in the forest.
The person in charge of it seems to be a Spontamod
a scholar? But what's she doing there?
Oh, I wish there were ley lines here that I could ever study. Anyway, I know who you're talking about.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Follow the wind. Time to go.
says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Into the wind!
Stay clear! Absorption test! I must leave no stone unturned. Ooh, wonderful!
Time to go.
A fateful offering.
Finally, someone has arrived.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Maimuna. We've brought...
Thank you, Kale. It's been quite some time since If anything, I thought you'd be curled up somewhere.
Hey, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Doesn't seem to be the first time Paimon...
You wanna see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here!
All right, I shouldn't have said that. Now, who are these two?
And Paimon is Paimon!
They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you...
Of course. Good to meet you. You may call me Maimuna. For the sake of time, we should forego the usual pleasantries.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Wow! Look at that huge tent!
Amazing, isn't it? I helped make it. What fun would a fairground be without a tent, right?
Really? Paimon knew you couldn't be so pathetic. You just act modest all the time to hide your actual abilities.
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
Sorry. I'm afraid it might dampen...
That's not important.
Well... There are a lot...
The truth is, this used to be but just a few days ago.
Like, the world was...
Yes, exactly. Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was...
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. I remember a certain someone said that we should have beautiful lights to celebrate at a fair. But once the light fell, the tent became a complete mess and the Hydro-Eidolons were... Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his...
Wait, he offered to...
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warning.
Yes?
Yeah, don't leave us hanging here.
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with the
Oh no! We have to do something! We can't just leave him there, Maimuna.
I know, but the situation inside might be more difficult than you think. You should mentally prepare yourself.
Just talking about it is a waste of time. Since we're already here, let's go and...
All right. There used to be a large stage inside, but after everything got shaken up, it seems the very nature of the entire place was altered. The lamps and crystal light that were hanging above have all fallen down, which makes repairs near impossible.
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on stage? Once the stage lights turn...
I can't stand that feeling.
Me too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring.
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been...
Please don't laugh. I'm trying my best to change that, but...
No, there's nothing funny about that. And you know what? That's my opinion anyway. Think about it. Only people who... You have many good qualities, Kale. I bet if you had to learn dance since childhood like myself, then...
No way!
I can relate. I know.
Maybe we should find a time for you to learn with me. And one day, you will become an outstanding dancer too. By that time, you'll be so
Wow. You are so passionate about this that she's practically glowing now.
Really? You do that? You wouldn't think I look stupid and secretly laugh at me, would you?
You really think I'm that kind of person? Fine. Vengeance will be mine.
Oh, no! Of course not. Alright, please teach me.
Seems there's no need for me to warn you again. Anyway, you just need to open the curtain and you'll be able to see the stage.
Wait, what's that thing in the middle there?
That's my crystal light! It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around here.
It seems we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
Eye for an eye. Beg for mercy.
That's one way of shining new light on the problem.
Hey, Maimuna? Do you happen to know someone named Sino?
No, never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. I was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably head into the passageway that opened now.
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
Lessig Lawrence?
Who are you? Who
You sure don't look...
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he...
You. What? Huh. Have you...
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you... Of course, you don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior.
Yes, thanks for the reminder.
I don't think he really means it, Eula. His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes.
Okay. He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation. How ridiculous. Let's go.
Hey, no. Halt! You cannot just... Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by your virtuous deed.
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family, you should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that...
Seems everyone in the Lawrence clan is this way. They'll do anything to save Faith.
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in. Here you go. One for Eula, and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
Oh, the smell. It's just like...
Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot.
So he's willing to thank someone else.
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days and asked me, but now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep it.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to...
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about...
Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then...
Oh!
Sorry. I admit my mistake.
Why couldn't you have just said that?
I'm back. Oh? Have you already finished?
Oh,
All right, then let's clean things up here and...
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I haven't...
All right. I'll leave my cousin. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we...
Now, let's see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. We probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before. People change, and people can always make different choices.
oh, look! There's a water droplet over there!
Ah, a hydroidolin! It must have been trapped in the curtain, but at least it seems to be okay. It is a magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
Oh, another path is...
Yes, don't worry. The last thing we need to do after the stage collapsed,
No, I have.
The place is bustling with all
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be...
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
Yeah! Now that Paimon...
Really? My father used to help with festivities. I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I always thought my father was amazing, and
But aren't you a scholar in the academia, Maimuna? As far as I know, I doubt you could have time to assist your father in preparing festivities.
yeah, seems you when I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up...
That's all...
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here and make this place...
Yes, but I realized that attending a fair and running a fair are two completely different things. The main reason my childhood was so fun and carefree is because my family worked hard. But my father knew how difficult and tiring running a fair could be, so he wanted to put... But in the end, I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating ley lines in the desert. I finally had a chance to make my wish of running a fair come true. But after seeing it...
It's not as bad as you make it out to be, Maimuna. You have the courage to change. And you've been actively guiding us. Someone who's given up on themselves could never do these things. Oh, Kale.
I understand my situation better than...
It's not that I'm trying to comfort, believe me. This is something that I learned from...
Oh? What are you trying...
Oh, nothing.
All right.
The colored pieces of the bullet have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Is it me, or do I smell something sweet here?
If we're going to raise the crystal light, then we need to open the top of the tent.
starting to wonder what was taking you so long. I'm pretty good at taking care of people.
I don't know if I should be worried for him.
The shadow. It's massive. Wait.
It seems he still might need a little more.
Of course. With a team like the Traveler, Paimon, Kale...
Only 40 times more reliable.
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up.
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent? Ah, that's right.
Oh, you're awake now. Don't worry.
I'm afraid I still feel a little...
Lessig Lawrence.
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it.
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in—
I admit it, yes. But it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through, but the peculiar thing is, I realized that nobody knew me out there. Not as you and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to act like nobles, but such pompous, hateful, and stubborn teaching. It all culminates. It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war, but it is meaningless.
Paimon sorta...
Everything he said is true. Your family is probably unaware that you've already changed how you see things.
Yes, this has all happened recently. After coming to this domain, I realized all that I and many other members of the Lawrence clan long for is a place where...
Lessig, both you and I never had anything to do with the glory of the Lawrence clan. That...
I originally planned on returning to Mondstadt after taking care of things here. I never thought you would come here.
See, people can always make different choices. And it seems that Lessig has also chosen to become someone he
Yes, about
That's all right. Being able to clearly choose between how to find true happiness is probably one of the most difficult—
I have a suggestion for you, Lessig. Why don't you return to Mondstadt and—
They'll probably try to tear me
This is something that I've been thinking about, too. Perhaps the Lawrence clan is just like this stage. It was once home to glorious
She's so solid and tough, but...
Are you all done talking now?
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you. Please take it. I found it.
Oh, it's one of the missing components! Wait.
Well, you didn't ask. All right, I admit.
Okay, we'll let the Traveler hold on to it for now.
Wait, it looks pretty familiar. Have we seen one of these before? Shh! Now's not the time to...
Ah, right! I also bought a similar box at the lab.
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at festivals. But now that the tent has been repaired, we no longer... Eating the candy from the box as an adult will never be as delicious as it was when you were a kid.
Ah, so when it comes down to it, eating candy...
So, as of now, we've already collected I'm sorry that repairing the tent took
Time to go.
your adventures to the forest went smoothly?
Yep, you could say that. How about you? Up to anything today?
Well, I suppose it's time I told you that the truth is that a relic known as the Shinro casket was recently. An orb matching the relic's description suddenly began. I wasn't lying when I said that. Goro has often told me that sitting as I made my way from Watatsumi Island to Sumeru, I was surprised to find that the relic had ended up in the desert, though I feel that Idia was not intentionally trying.
Now that you mention it, a lot did happen today.
I see. When you found Lessig, did you also happen to find any clues related to this domain? I'm afraid that he was caught up in his thoughts and didn't pay attention to his surroundings. Actually, before the world was flipped upside down...
Hey, everyone! Oh, I hope we're not interrupting your conversation.
It's alright. You two did a lot today.
Sure! That would be perfect.
Turns out Idia has a cooking stove and oven. Seriously.
Oh, so did you make a...
No. I made something called Stormcrow.
And I made some pita pockets. You could try... sorry. I should call you General.
Oh, I would be happy to try some.
By the way, Eula, how's your cousin doing now?
Oh, him. You would never guess, but he's busy over...
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Yes, and to be completely fair,
Oh? What happened? Did Paimon miss something?
Hello, you two. Lessig was just telling us what happened.
perhaps you should allow me to I'm afraid it was...
Yes.
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. I was curious if it could rotate. Little did I know that it was the core of this entire...
It's not just your fault.
Oh, you mean the big ball?
Yes, that's the one. Anyway, after giving it, but we were.
But don't be mistaken. I'm not doing the.
Oh!
I don't think anyone's buying that anymore, Eula. Though I do remember that.
Right.
Ah,
Either way, Lessig is going to be in charge of making lunch.
yes, I'll do my best.
What was that?
No, I mean... Thanks, everyone.
Very good. But you should...
Seems Adia has a little more pep in her step.
Now that you three are situated, we can focus on what the rest of us... I'll go gather the others. We should get ready to leave as soon as possible.
And there she goes.
Maybe this is how it feels to be in charge.
Time to go.
Where are we going now? We're going to retrieve the last missing component. My working theory is that the director listed on the sign has it.
No detail slips by our general.
What's a director? A director is a kind of job. The one we're looking for is named Zosimos. Zosimos is responsible for managing everything that happens on the stage, similar to how Idea is responsible for managing the whole realm.
Wow! Sounds like Miss Adia must be way busier.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Care to comment on that at all, Idea?
Maybe someone else can explain. I'm just enjoying taking it easy, as usual. The director doesn't get out much. He's almost always cooped up in his treehouse making props or writing scripts. But I'm trying to remember now. Where is that treehouse of his? Huh? Hey, don't forget! I'm just the mascot.
I believe it's that way. Though he might prefer to be alone. And having a view of the entire stage would be. So if I were him,
But how do you know which
simple.
Oh, good point!
Follow the wind. Time to go.
Where did that blasted automation mechanism go? The male act. Who's that? Edie.
Yes, Sosimos! 'Tis I, Idia!
This is a surprise.
Curled up in a fetal position?
Wow, what a fascinating.
The name's Paimon? And no, Paimon...
I knew from the start that a managerial role wasn't for me.
Mascot? Is that a new role?
Okay, enough about me. I'm just... And that's why we came to see you.
I do. I'm afraid the incident has caused many malfunctions.
Okay, so you're holding the component ransom till we help you fix the mechanisms, huh?
No, till we fix the stage.
I'd have thought he wants us to make some more props, no?
You're all forgetting that the majority of his work involves writing scripts. I'll wager...
What has gotten into you all? What sort of Although I was hoping that... you're a big group. I have lots of roles to fill.
Ush! I want to help! Can we?
Also, truth be told, I've hit a... Suddenly, I got my muse back. I don't know how to explain...
Huh? You mean that story you've been stuck on forever?
Yes, really. Just give me a little time, and I'll write it all up. In the meantime, I'll leave things to you, Idia.
Whoa. And he's off to...
Zosimos has always wanted to write an epic story about a thief and a mage. Why don't you all take some time for yourselves while I...
A director, my friends, is a storyteller. And the key ingredient to every good story is inspiration. The heroine was the missing piece of the puzzle. The rest of the story flowed naturally from there. Well, is everything clear?
Director Zosimos?
Let me see. Ah, that's sojourn. It means to stay for a while.
Oh, wait. There's another...
It's okay, Klee. We can go through your lines together a few more times after this meeting's over.
That would be most appreciated, Kaya. I had a feeling about you, actually.
You're too kind. It's all in the script.
Oh, you think so? Well, you definitely have a knack for it. If I make it as a big-time director, then I can see us...
What can I say?
Great. Fantastic. Now then, please go through your scripts one more time. But don't... If you need me for anything, I'll be in the big theater.
Wonder what the theaters are like here. Let's go check it out while everyone's still getting ready.
Time to go.
One with nature.
Feast your eyes! Sight clear!
Steady as stone.
Time to go. Follow the wind. The wind knows me. One with nature. Into the wind. The wind knows me. Wind strider.
I must leave no stone unturned. As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Follow the wind. Chip!
Time to go.
Time to go. Time to go.
Brings a smile to my face. A fateful offering.
Steady as stuff.
Come at me!
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Hey! Cut it out!
Leave it all to me.
Wind strike.
Watch and learn! Sight clear!
Time to clean up.
Scanning.
I must leave no stone unturned. Absorption test. Animo test 6308.
Brings a smile to my face. Follow the
Stand clear. Animo test 6308.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Time to go.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Sight clear.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Time to go. A fateful offering. Yeah! Time to go. Time to...
Scanning.
wind knows me. Time to go. Into the wind.
Come at me!
Leave it all to me. Animal test 63.
Time to go.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? brings a smile to my face.
The wind knows me.
Sight clear.
Steady as stone.
Wind striving. One with nature.
Scanning.
Time to go.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? brings a smile to my face. A fateful offering. offering.
Someone needs assistance. All in a day's work.
someone needs assistance.
Ooh, wonderful.
You